Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I did just reach 1,000 subscribers. I was so happy to get there. I really am. I'm still celebrating in a way, but I am still new, still trying to grow. It's all free for you. It's a great way to support my channel energetically. So if you do decide to subscribe today, thank you. Thank you so much. I thank you with every single video because I know without you guys, my channel wouldn't be what it is today. I'm also an author for those of you who are new and don't know. I'm writing an action-adventure series on superhero twin flames called Perception, the Two Yet One. This is book 1 here. I read book 1 aloud live on Facebook, and I have uploaded all those videos here on YouTube for you to enjoy for absolutely free. If you have read book 1 or watched all those videos, know that book 2 is published and available. These beautiful, well-made paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing. They're only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. Okay? So today I was going to, I still have spring going on here. It's still spring, you know. I was going to change my tarot deck this week, but because of Prince Philip's passing, I decided to keep it with the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone, illustrated by Marilla Allwood. Because this is all about the forests of the UK. The forests of enchantments that is being referenced here is the English forests of the past, where all the fairy tales come from. This deck has fairy tales in it. So we're just going to go ahead and stick with that tarot for this week because of its English feel and respect for Prince Philip's passing. And we're going to stick with the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay and Ginger Kelly here. And we're going to stick with the Botanical Inspirations here by Lynn Araujo and illustrated by Pierre-Joseph Redoute. Okay, so I'm going to get at least 3 fairy cards at the end and at least 1 flower card for you. And I'm going to clarify with the Rider Tarot that I got through a miracle in February. If you would like to know the story of that, it says there's a link in the description box that says the story of my miracle, February 2021. There are also links in the description box to purchase my books. There are links to view the videos that I made reading book 1 aloud. And if you would like a personal reading as well, the information for that is in the description box. Okay? So, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will, and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. As you go raising the vibration of your soul, lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to such a high vibration you're able to reach enlightenment. So when we're looking at your major arcana cards here, it's kind of like destiny, but not really, because we have free will. Free will can change just about anything. There are times when something cannot be changed, and that is destiny, that is fate, that is indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune, which you do not have. Okay, so let's get started here. Right here at the heart of everything, you've got the manifesting energy of the sun. Yay! This deck doesn't have reversed meanings. Okay, so when I get a card in reverse, I read it as the energy that is manifesting, but that is not in full force. Okay, so it's like, this is the sun, and this happiness is coming. If it was right side up, I would say that you're very happy right now. However, it's in reverse, and so what I'm saying is that happiness is beginning to manifest back into your life, okay? And I will say it like I always do. The sun card is the happiest card in the deck. It's success, it's love, it's joy, it's beauty, everything in life that brings you happiness. This is the sun. But every time I get the sun in a reading, I always mention that the sun's presence in your spread means that anything that looks negative isn't as bad as it looks, okay? Just because this card is here, okay? So that's beautiful. You're beginning to be really happy. Now, the energy that is crossing this is the Six of Visions. So the Visions is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is Cups in other decks. So this is the Six of Cups, basically. And it is what it looks like. This is nostalgia. This is looking back. This is very closely related to children. Okay, this is this is like remembering your childhood, your happier days, because that's what she's doing there. She's reading this. To me, these are the elements of these fairy tales that she's reading, and they're all around her, but they're like in her imagination, you know. But they're still there because the realm of imagination, of our imagination, sits on top of us. We just don't always see it because it's in the ether. But this is, I just feel like there are some childhood memories, okay, that are bringing this happiness in for you, okay? You haven't been completely happy, or this would be right side up, like I said, okay? So, but because this is here, I'm thinking that these childhood memories, this is when you were happier. These are happier days that you're looking at. And you're saying to yourself now, you know, I was happy at that point. Maybe, you know, when you were reading books, you know, fairy tales. You read books. Books are good. Books take you to many different places. Yeah, but this is you remembering a happier time, and it's bringing you happiness. And so I think what you're doing is you're manifesting more happiness by remembering a time when you were happier. Now, this is what's at the root of everything, and so this is making even more sense here. This is the Eight of Visions. Now, the Eight of Visions, this is more cups energy, water energy, right? Now, the Eight of Cups is, in a traditional deck, would be you getting fed up emotionally and moving on, okay? But it's not what it means in this particular card. That's why I stick with these, the meanings of the decks. You know, I read this entire book, and I just feel like there's a different message here for you. This isn't maybe one or two of you are moving on, or maybe an aspect of what you're doing here is being emotionally fed up and moving on. But what this is depression. Okay, in this particular deck, see, at first I thought these were all the same woman at different aspects, like she was young here, then she's older and older and older, and now, you know what I mean? But that's not true. These are all different women. These are all women who got sad in life and never could find their way out of it. This is like, this represents the mire that depression is. And so in this particular deck, the Eight of Visions is about depression. It's about how if you don't raise your vibration, get happier, if you don't, if you just let it, depression will pull you down into lower vibrations. And if you die that way, you are left searching, which is what these are. These are ghosts. These are spirits who died depressed, and they are continuing to search for what they lost. So I feel there's an element of that going on for you. You may have been depressed because you were searching for something that you had lost. Maybe what you had lost was your happiness. I don't know if you just heard that, but my little dog just whined. She went, ew. She's getting bored. I love you, puppy. I love you, little sweetness. I know. You just hang on. I have to, she has to get her DINNER after I'm done with this reading, which is why she's bugging me. Okay, so now, yeah, okay, so this is the energy that is in your most recent past that is moving out of your life at this time. And this is the Three of Cups, okay? So this is what I'm saying here. I think you recently got together from people with people from your past, okay? This is a celebration. This is a reunion. This is a party. And you know, these bears look very similar. Of course, bears do. But I'm right now, what I'm doing is I'm getting the feeling that these could be siblings. Maybe what happened is you saw your siblings recently, and it helped you to remember a happier time when you were younger. And so it's reminding you how to be happy again, perhaps because you know you've been searching for your happiness. You've been searching for a way to get out of this depression, and so I think that you're starting to get an idea because of this weekend or this getaway or this celebration that happened here. Who knows, you could have gone to a family wedding, or you know, just some sort of a celebration um, uh, with people that you went to school with, perhaps. Okay, but this is all about reunion. You know what I mean? So I think that you were hanging out with some people that you knew when you were younger in your happier days, and it reminded you about how happy you were at that point. So, okay. Now, for me as a reader, these next two cards are future cards. And, all right, so what we have here in your near future, we have the Liar card. The Liar card is the name of the card in this deck for the Devil card. So this is you. This is the Capricorn card, okay? So whenever I get your card in your reading here, I just feel I think that you're going to rediscover yourself. Maybe what you're going to do is you're going to feel more like yourself again. Of course, you know, this could always be another Capricorn coming into your life. It could be the energies of the Liar. So I'm going to go over the energies of the Liar as well for, you know. Now, the Devil, like I said, can mean a lot of things. It can mean a passionate love affair. It can mean toxicity. It can mean being bonded to something that you don't want to be bound to, therefore making you a slave to it. This can be addictions and things like that. Okay, but the reason this is called a liar, the liar, is because of what he does to you. He's telling you, "Come with me. I'm good for you." Oh, there's no rat in my hair. You're just crazy. This is things like temptation and gaslighting and so there's an aspect here, since this is you, I feel like you may be lying to yourself about something. This is what I just got. You may be lying to yourself about something. Interesting. Okay, so let's keep going. I may need to clarify, but sometimes when I just keep going, I get it and I don't need to clarify. But so let's keep going. Now, here we have in your next future card, the Weaver of Visions. Okay, so the Weaver this is a people card. This is a queen. Okay, and the visions, like I said, those are cups. So this is the Queen of Cups. This is a very psychic, feminine energy, a feminine who is very kind and gentle and beloved by everyone who knows her. she's very much like a doe, meaning, you know, a deer. She's gentle and sweet, and she's very psychic. Okay, so this could be a water sign, a mature feminine water sign, and I don't do gender, okay? This could be a man who has these traits, and that is just his feminine side. We all have masculine and feminine in us, okay? So whoever in your life matches this is the influence that's coming on in here. And because it's a people card, I'm going to go ahead and look up its traits for you so that you can get her exact energy here. Now, this weaver of visions, character traits: dreamy, intuitive, psychic, empathic, emotionally sensitive, graceful, subtle, a bit mysterious, and devotes herself to those she deeply loves. Okay? Now, if this is not a particular person, this can, because it also has that here in this book, it says, if this card does not represent a particular person, it can mean a solution that comes through imagination and intuition rather than logic or analysis. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance, okay? So now I'm starting to feel like that's a bit what this is about. When there's some sort of solution that you may need to come up with, whether this is a person or not, okay? Because my readings tend to do this. They tend to mean everything I say. So this particular person could even tell you that this needs a solution that comes through imagination and intuition rather than logic or analysis. Listen to your heart, because that's the way to stay safe from liar energy. Okay? If you use too much logic or analysis, you can get caught up in this. If you know, because you could be like, okay, this is logic. Well, this person is nice to me. Why would they lie to me? They're intelligent, right? Or, you know, like an analysis of has this person ever lied to me before? No. Oh, well, okay. Or, you know what I mean? You have to listen to your heart. You have to listen to your intuition. So now, in a way, I feel like this is what you're going to do. So this could be your own energy, even if there is a queen energy, even if this is a different person somehow, I feel like it's the energy that you may adopt in order to not lie to yourself, in order to not fall for any lies that anyone else may bring in. You know what I'm saying? When people lie to you or you lie to yourself, the intuition is what sees through the lies. You see what I'm saying? We always know something's not right here. Something's not right here. The motives or the actions don't match up. And that's what's going on here with this guy. He's in the book, it says, "Oh, there's no rat in my hair. That's just your imagination." Okay? But it's true. He does have a rat in his hair. And he's trying to tell you you're crazy because you see a rat in my hair. Why would there be a rat in my hair? You're crazy. So that is not the energy that you need. Okay? So if you come across this, use your intuition. Okay? So now it totally makes sense. Now, here is your hope card. Okay? And it's in the reverse. So it is not fully manifested. I think what you're doing here is as your hope card and your the card that, you know, you're manifesting your happiness, but not yet. I think it's because you're still trying to find out what that is. Okay? So this is the oldest one. This is the Hierophant. Okay, this would be the Pope. He's kind of the counterpart to the High Priestess in a way. This is the tree that knows everything. This is the tree that has seen everything. If there's something that you need to know, if there's a story that you need to find out, this is the one to get it from. Okay? This is the one that has all the knowledge. This is the teacher. Okay? So it could be, this is also Taurus energy. Okay? So this is this can be marriage. Okay? This can be big business, large institutions, things that are traditional, you know. Mercy. I don't know. You're still trying to figure out what your hopes are, but I think that this card is a clue. Okay? Your hopes to possibly be married, or possibly to work for big business, or possibly to learn more, to be a teacher, to be taught. One of those things, okay? That might also become more clear as we go. Now, here is what is your environment or your state of being, okay? Now, this is the Seeker of Visions. Boy, you've got a lot of cups energy in here, Capricorn. Love, 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 love. Love and intuition. In fact, it is all cups. Cups, 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 cups. The only two that are different are wands over here. Okay, so you do need to get a bit more grounded. All right. The pentacles is your energy. All right. So you're not as grounded as you could be. However, you do have your own card here, and Taurus, so there is some earth energy here. There is no air. Right. There is no air energy in here. Air energy is logic and intellect. Okay. But well, this is different here. For the first time, I think that it's because of this. Because you are not supposed to, it's not that you're not supposed to. It's that this is saying, listen to your intuition, listen to your heart over logic. So that is, yeah, so that's very interesting. This is the first time in a reading that ever that I've done where I feel like the reason why a certain element is here is because it's supposed to not be here. Wow, okay? And when it comes to your earth energy, you've got big earth energy here. And this one, which is your own energy, is reminding you to stay grounded. Okay, it's reminding you to stay grounded in a way where you don't believe lies, whether it's yourself or someone else. Okay, and listen to your intuition, because it's your intuition that knows when you're being lied to. Even if it's you lying to yourself, you know somewhere deep down inside that you're lying to yourself. Now, this is your environment or your state of being, and this is the Seeker of Visions, okay? So this is the Knight of Cups. This is an offer of love. However, this knight, what he's done is he's come down to a body of water one day, and he saw a very beautiful woman come out of this body of water. It was a lake or a pond, and now what he does is he fell in love immediately. And now he comes down to the pond every day and plays his harp or lyre or whatever it is and tries to lure her back out of the water so that he can offer her his cup of love, tell her that he loves her. But he's been waiting a lot. He comes down there every day. It's been a long time. He hasn't seen her since. This is kind of an obsessive love here. This particular Knight of Cups seems like, you know, he's lost it a little bit here. You know, because some people say there's love at first sight, but I don't know. I think that it's not so much love at first sight, because that would just be surface. You know, I mean, you can't fall in love with a person because they're beautiful or handsome. You have to fall, not have to, you don't have to do anything, but it's best to fall in love with a person because of the person that they are. You know what I'm saying? So it just seems like he's a bit obsessive, and perhaps what he wants to do is own this person instead of really truly loving her. What? Okay, I gotta get out this book because I'm starting to say things that are confusing me here. Because they're showing me the book, Okay, so this is being idealistic, romantic, a visionary, a poet, gallant, follows his heart. Okay, Prince Charming. Okay, so this is one thing here. You are following your heart. That's why you don't have any challenges, no swords, not using logic. You are already in the right energy, Capricorn. Holy crap, that is awesome. Okay, but if this card doesn't represent a particular person, it can mean unrequited love, a sense of spiritual purpose, or a desire for a more artistic life. Okay. Now, these are two people cards of the same suit. This is about love. This is love here. Okay, you've got love all over the place here. Love and passion. All you've got is cups and wands. Wands is fire energy. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy. So this is passionate love. So there is also an aspect that this is a really very passionate love. Okay, very sexually charged, passionate love here. Wow, so awesome, Capricorn. And that would explain why this guy keeps coming down to this pond or whatever, because he is really on fire for this person. Okay, so wow, now this could be you or this could be this person. But I really feel like I'm starting to feel like this is all you, Capricorn. Yeah, I think that you're just really in this love right now. You're already in a place where you're using your intuition. You're already in a place where you're following your heart. You know that this love is you, but you're not going to fool yourself anymore about what love is. This is getting kind of deep, yo. All right. This is your fear card, which is kind of an interesting fear card. You got the Six of Spells. Okay, spells is wands, just like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, fire. Now, this is a victory. Okay, this is the kind of victory that you share with others. Okay, this is what has happened here. This magician found, this is not a dragon, it's called a wyvern. He found a wyvern egg. And it's a difficult thing to hatch. Okay, its mother has abandoned it. He knows that because he's a wizard. And he knows it's up to him to hatch it. You can see here that he's got his wand here, which is twisted. It looks like a unicorn horn. So he may have had to use unicorn magic to do this. Wow, I just got that from this card. But he did it, okay? And he knew it was about to hatch, so he called over all his colleagues, all of the people who know what a challenge this was and what a triumph it is to bring this beautiful magical being into our world. Look at They're so happy that he's there. They're so happy that he was able to do this. He's so happy to share it with them. They're all happy. Nobody's talking shit about him. Everybody is really glad for him because nobody is in their ego here. Okay? So I'm not sure why this would be your fear unless you're afraid to enter a life where you don't, where you're not controlled by your ego. Okay, maybe you're afraid to live a life that is passionate and where you're led by your heart. Okay, so maybe there's a lot of people out there that are afraid of success. This is not just any success though, Capricorn. This is a rare type of success, which is why it's such a joy that this man was able to hatch this very rare thing. This would be like somebody finding, I don't know, like giant squid eggs and well, not giant squid eggs, but you know what I mean. Something really rare and then getting it to hatch. Okay, we're getting it to come into being. And so here's what's really cool though, is that look, this is the same wyvern. You've got the Ace of Spells. Okay. See, maybe you were afraid that you hatched this new beginning in your life. Okay, maybe you're afraid of this change. Sometimes if you're stuck in depression, it can be scary to think of being happy. It can be scary of trying to be happy again because maybe something will happen and it will devastate me and take all my happiness away again. And then I'll be traumatized. So I might as well just stay in this depressed energy since nothing works out. You know, that's the kind of lies that's people tell themselves, okay? So, but here's the thing, once you get this done, you have this success, what you're going to have is a new beginning. You've got a wyvern. The whole world changed because this little wyvern was hatched. Okay? This is a new beginning, a passionate new beginning, an exciting beginning. This is spells this fire energy, which is excitement. This is the kind of beginning where you hit the ground running because you're so excited to go. This is like a little kid getting up because today we're going to Disneyland type of energy. You know what I'm saying? This is a new beginning in passion for you. It could be a new job, but I feel like this is really all about a new beginning in love, a new beginning in your life and what you want out of life, what brings you happiness, what doesn't. This is the key, they're saying. Unless you know, they want you to meditate on the meaning of the Hierophant, Hierophant. Hiero, Hierophant, Phant, okay? So this is beginning to manifest in your life as a hope. Unless you hope you don't get married. Unless you hope you don't need a teacher. Unless you hope you don't need to be part of a big conglomeration or institution or something. You know what I mean? Unless you already know what this means. They're saying that you should meditate on, if you don't understand what this is, meditate on the meaning of the Hierophant card. Now this is the energy that is underneath all of this, the underlying energy, and this is holding back, okay? That's what I got from this right away. This has a whole story to this about greed. This is one of the most annoying cards for me because of the greed that's going on in here. But the first thing that I see is that you're holding back, and you're holding back on life. You're holding back because this is the Four of Boons. This is your energy. We don't count it as part of the spread though, okay? But this is where these are ogre wives, the wives of the ogres, okay? And what they've done is they've created a bunch of pies and set up in the forest to sell them. But when people try to buy them, they scold them, first of all, and they shoo them away because they can't part with their pies. They just can't bring themselves to part with all their beautiful pies. They love money too, but they just can't bring themselves to part with these pies because they're greedy. They're not that intelligent to work out that they should have money as well to make more pies to, you know what I mean? They're just holding back. This is greed, this is miser energy. But here, I don't think that this is what you've done. I don't think this is about greed. I think you've been holding back. I think you've been holding back on living your life. Holding back on, yeah, holding back with living your life. Holding back at a new life. Okay? So let's get this out of here. And we'll get you a fairy card. Well, 3 of them. Fairies, what else would you like to tell Capricorn? Thank you. So there's 1. May I have 2 more, please? Thank you. Thank you. Any more? Nope. All right. All right, we've got believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are a part of nature, so you are magical too. That's true. That is true. I see a lot of magic going on here. Okay? So, yeah, I'm getting the feeling that they want you to believe in magic so that you understand what you're manifesting in your life. Because whether you're trying to manifest it or not, it's happening. Okay? We are all magical. You can do something intentional and get a wonderful result, or you can just let things go on and just do whatever comes to mind, and this is what you end up with. Okay? Now, look in a book. Oh, yeah. Look in a book. Look at a book. Look in a book. Look in a book. Spirit says, watch Allison's videos where she's reading book 1 aloud live, because it's actually part of my divine blueprint. It is the main focus that I write these stories to teach certain parts of the path to enlightenment or the spiritual life in an entertaining way. And I also understand that people have spiritual healing after they read it too. I haven't even gotten a bad review, so check out my books. Okay, so anyway, look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Yep. And nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Okay, so yeah, you've got a huge message here. Just like the no swords in here. Don't use logic. Listen to your heart. Learn to use your intuition. This is what Spirit wants you to do. This is understanding how, because this is, Spirit speaks to you in energy. Your life is magic. You are magic, okay? Everybody is. Now, this is one way to get messages, to look in a book, to look at words. If you're driving down the freeway and you see a sign, yes, it's speaking to you. This is nature speaking to you through the words of another person, another part of nature, basically. This is telling you how to read the sign in nature itself. Yes, we're nature, but also if you go outside, you're going to see the nature's signs as well. So there's a heavy energy here, Capricorn, of learning to use your intuition. Yeah, I think that this is you, this cup energy, this Queen of Cups energy is the energy, this could be a person in your life, but this is the energy you're going to be, for lack of a better word, employing, bringing into yourself, okay? Because you're looking for happiness, okay? And remember, the Sun card, anything that looks negative here is not half as bad as it could be, simply because you've got the Sun here. You're working on bringing in this happiness into your life, so you to understand yourself better is what's going to help you do that, okay? Understand that you are magical and have energy. Understand that others are magical and have energy in the way Spirit wants to communicate with you. Understand that the planet is alive and is also trying to speak with you, okay? Life is a lot less confusing when you get your messages and you understand them and you feel them. You are more confident when you are more intuitive. And, you know, I've become so much more intuitive since starting this channel. My cards have never been wrong, but doing them every single week and doing, you know, 12 readings a week, because I do all the signs each week. I've really gotten in tune with my intuition. So, holy moly. And so will you. Okay, so, wow, there you go. Okay, so the flower sprites say, Capricorn, you are a sacred lotus. You are going to be on your way here to enlightenment. No mud, no lotus. What does that mean? It's, you know, to reach enlightenment, it's hard. You got to roll through the mud. You know, sometimes you got to plant things in mud. No mud, no lotus. No, you know, so if there's no struggle, there's no beauty. You know what I mean? All right. That is your reading for this week, Capricorn. And I think it was a good one. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. And also check out my books. Thanks again, Capricorn. See you next time.